Hello everyone, Impiator here, and welcome back to my Let's Play slash walkthrough slash I don't know what this is for The Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time. This is part 14. So in the last episode, we completed the Shadow Temple, and we're going to be making our trek to the Spirit Temple in this episode. But we got to go through the Gerudo Fortress first. So the goal for this episode is going to be to claim the Iron Gauntlets. Basically, we're going to be probably making our way about halfway through the dungeon. And then in the next episode, my goal is to finish up the dungeon and also get through the Gerudo training complex, which requires the Iron Gauntlets to complete. So we might do that at the beginning of the next episode, or we might do it at the end of the next episode. I haven't decided yet. But we are fast closing in on the end of the game. Now that we have the long shot, by the way, you could hook shot this. Or, like before, we can also jump it. If you talk to him, by the way, you might remember he's the guy who we brought the poacher saw to get the Vigoran sword, but a bunch of his colleagues, he's a carpenter foreman, I guess. A bunch of his colleagues are basically stuck in the Gerudo fortress. So in this area, we actually want to be quiet. However, before we enter it, we're going to make it nighttime because there is a gold scutilla. And this place, time doesn't pass in this particular area. Like it doesn't in most cities. So we got to be kind of stealthy about this, avoiding the enemies if we can. So that attack is deadly. It'll basically end the fight immediately, regardless of how much health you have. So don't let them get that off on you. Otherwise, Vigoran sword with a thrust works really, really well. Coming out here, we want to be fast about this, otherwise we'll be seen. In here, we're going to take a right. Here we're going to come in here. Again, be quick about it. And this is going to get us access to another one of these guys. So we're going to follow him the same way he's going. Now here we're going to duck inside here. So if we hadn't made that right turn earlier, we would have popped out over here. Here is Gold Scotilla number 88. And then we're going to long shot this chest. And that is heart piece number 34. Now you can also have gotten the help of the Scarecrow. Get up here as well. Otherwise, we're going to drop down here, and head in here. I'm going to hang out behind this until she fully passes me. Otherwise, we'll be caught. Alright, that's going to do it for the third one. Now we're going to drop down here. And we're heading in here. This is one of the most direct routes that I think I can make with this particular place. As you can see, relatively easy to complete as well. And that's going to get us the final small key. So now I have access to this area without having to worry about being captured. Now we can enter this place. This is the Gerudo training ground. However, we have to have the silver gauntlets in order to complete it. So we're going to be tackling that a little bit later. I would normally use Epona to get up here, but Epona often gets trapped trying to come up here, so I'm going to call her once I am at the top. Go. And that is going to get us Gold Scotilla number 89. Wrong song. So we're going to make it daylight. Some of these, by the way, can be shot for rupees if you need them. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and talk to this lady. So we need to make 1,000 points the first time we do this, or better. Oh, so close. This is not one that I'm all that good at. Sometimes I get lucky, though. We've used up all of them. That'll end it early. And that gets us the 1,000 that we need. That's going to get us another heart piece. We're now at 35. This time we're going to do it again, and we now need to get 1,500. I ought to be able to get another 200 out of this, I think. So we now have the biggest quiver, which is going to give us 50. It'll also refill our arrows in the process, which is always good. So now we are done with the Gerudo Fortress for now. Again, in the next episode, we'll come back for the Gerudo Training Ground, but for now, we are headed to the desert. So we're going to want to put on these. They'll make it so we don't sink into the sand. Which makes this a pain in the butt if we sink into the sand. You can actually walk up that, but it takes a while to walk up it. And then we're going to follow these. Now, there's a little path off to the left here. And this guy on the floating carpet basically just sells random stuff. Dangerous running object, he's selling probably bomb shoes. Anyway, we want to make sure that we are following these. If you do not follow these, you will have to start over at the beginning of the area. And that is Gold Scotilla number 90. 10 left to go. So there's a Poe up here. He's going to be our guide. Don't shoot him. He will also change direction semi-frequently, so again, just make sure you're following him. And welcome to the Desert Colossus. So this is going to get us a spell called Nehru's Love. It is a protection spell, but it costs a lot of magic. So it's something I tend to use sparingly. With how many hearts we have, though, right now, it's not really that necessary. But this leads us to the temple. However, before we go in there, we're going to go around here real quick. If we play the Song of Storms, it will fill up this oasis. We'll have access to a whole bunch of those. Talked about fairies yet at this point, but they will refill all of your health, and they'll also revive you anytime you die, except for the one that's in my 5th copy bottle that I talked about a previous episode, a few episodes ago. And then we have a gold scotilla we can get here if these damn enemies stop bugging me. God. Alright. That's going to get us gold scotilla number 91. Now, we do not have the requirements for completing this dungeon, so all we're going to do is we're going to just step in and then step right back out. That will teach us our final teleport spell. Get back here as a child. I didn't mean to do that. Oh well. We'll get more later. So we're gonna head back to the Temple of Time, and we're going to go back to Child Link. Alright, so now we're going to go ahead and play the song. So in a previous episode, we ended up picking up some more bugs. And now we're finally going to use them. We also just use the magic bean, which is the final magic bean of the game. And that's going to give us 92 gold scatillas. We're going to say nothing really, basically to imply that we don't have any anything we're working towards. The second prompt, you can basically say anything. Alright, we're gonna go ahead and equip some stuff. I like to go in the left way first. You might be able to get these guys to come off the side, or like fall off the side. I usually get them this way though. Now we need to kind of make this hit the thing there. There we go. There's a couple ways to deal with these guys. You can basically hit them with fire. The other thing that we can do is just go past them. Get him to stand right there. Again, Din's fire works just fine too. bats can't get you from this side, however the gold Scatilla can, so we're gonna go around him. And there's gold Scatilla number 93. You could also use the Neko 6 for that. And that is gold Scatilla number 94. Bomb shoes. The rupees. Push this off, which will give us access to the room upstairs. Before we go up there, though, we're going to get ourselves the map. And that is the dungeon map. Two other things in this room that we can't currently get, including a gold Scatilla over there. We'll be doing that when we become an adult. Otherwise, we're going to head in here. 3 or 4 torches, I don't remember which. Always just done it that way. And that will be Gold Scatilla number 95. We're getting close. Those guys do a massive amount of damage. If you're struggling, you can let them knock these over. They'll create hearts for you. Otherwise, though, we're done with the Child Link portion of this dungeon. Alrighty, so what we're going to do now is head over to the castle. And then we're actually going to head to the forest. So now that we have these gloves, there's something that we can go do in Zora's Fountain. We're beginning to wrap up a lot of the golden scatillas that are left in the game. If you're having trouble, you can always go check this page, highlight the various icons, and you'll see if there's a golden scatilla on your map. In this case, though, there is one still left here. So we had to wait for this one because the gauntlets that we just picked up do allow us to lift up really heavy stuff. Not the heaviest of stuff, mind you, but some of the heaviest things in the game, including one of these blockers over here. And that's going to give us Gold Scatilla number 96. So in the next episode, we're going to be starting into the... I haven't decided yet, I guess. We'll either finish the Spirit Temple first, or we'll get the Ice Arrows first. The Ice Arrows aren't really useful, but we're going for 100% on this game. We got to get them, so... But until then, thank you very much for watching. Please like, subscribe, and comment. And as always, I'll see you in the next one. Later.